One of the tasks that administrators have to complete is to automate the process using Lync Management Shell. So let's go ahead and use Lync Management Shell to validate our configuration. So let's do that step now. In this step, we're going to validate the configuration via Lync Management Shell. So here we are, we're logged into our Lync Server 2010 control panel, where if we log in to verify some of the users, we're going to go into the actual shell and verify the automation of the process that was just occurring via users. So if we log into where it says find and we search for specific users, for example, like Cody Blackwell or Dana Powell or Julio Chavez, there are certain steps that need to be involved in order for us to go ahead and follow through this process before we can use them and actually use the Lync client, so that way we can update them via the address book. Now let's go into the actual Lync Management Shell where we can go ahead and verify that these users that we have enabled are going to be updated in our address book, which again is going to be very important when there are issues with the MS Exchange replication service that deals with the address book. So let's go to the Lync Management Shell. We can go to the Start menu and we can click on Lync Management Shell here. Once we do, you'll see that the Lync Management Shell will start to load. We have to wait for the prompt here. Once the prompt is up and we have an actual prompt signal, then we can actually go ahead and type in information. For example, here, now we have the PS prompt, which is for PowerShell. And in here, we can verify specific things by just trying to retrieve user information. As we can see, CS admin, address book, forest, admin role, role assignments, server schema, CS add user. So we can go ahead and type in these commands just by typing in, for example, the get command and then CS, which of course in this case is going to lead you to most of the Lync Management Shell commandlets. So if we do the CS add user or add contact command, we'll be able to go ahead and verify some information here. Now if I hit enter, notice it's bringing up all of the users that we have in this actual forest. And if I want to, I can try to format that by giving me a specific table. So now we can actually see the user's name. We see here by SAM account name, we have admin, guest, right? We have Julio Chavez that's here, Dana Powell, right? We have the actual SharePoint administrator even here. We have Mark, Cody, Julio, and Dana. Right? And what we can do is to try to update the process, which of course is not going to bring back any results, but nonetheless, it will verify that we have added them to the address book. So I can do a command which is called the update CS address book command. Now, again, some of the things you can do just to verify that this command is going to work is by looking at the top sections when you actually run the command. Once it's done, it's just going to update the CS address book. Upon doing that, this is just going to verify that you have actually updated the address book with these users or the CS add user command that I've used, and verify that via them being updated by the address book, that if we go into our Lync control panel or if we go to our Lync client, then of course we can actually find those contacts.